Hey, Coach Monk here. What up, Montgomery Hoops? We're going to go over a few things you can do to groove your shot, whether you have a hoop or not. Now, this is going to ingrain your form. So it doesn't really matter if you have a hoop or not. You can always work on your form and get repetitions doing that, because the trade-off or the translation is it ingrains that into your muscle memory. That way these movements become automatic. If it becomes automatic, it's stuff you're not having to think about when you're playing the game, which ultimately is going to make you a better player. So again, these are things you can do, drills that you can do with or without a hoop. If you got a hoop, obviously you can incorporate them into using them with a hoop. I don't have a hoop at home, so I'm showing you stuff you can do to incorporate all that stuff. So let's standard form shooting with no ball. So get yourself somewhere and work it first. Check your feet. So I'm a right-handed shooter. Hopefully you can see my feet. If you're a left-handed shooter, again, you want feet slightly staggered. Your dominant foot, dominant hand. I'm a right-handed shooter. My right foot slightly in front of my left foot. If I'm a left-handed shooter, left foot slightly in front of my right foot. Right? The translation is that. All right, then we're going to start. We're going to swing our purse. So swing that shooting arm. We're just going to go up. Again, think of it this way. Toe, knee, hip, shoulder, elbow, wrist, all aligned. Go up, finish on the toes. Right, out of the phone booth, into the cookie jar, as Coach Roy Champagne used to say. Shout out to him. Retrace your step. You're just working it with one hand. All right, you need to do 10 or 12 good reps of that and get slow and controlled. Then the next thing, we're going to work our guide hand in. Now, a lot of y'all are really good doing the form shooting, even with the guide hand, but we put a ball on it, then your guide hand starts doing all this funky stuff. We'll get to that later. All right, swing it, get it ready, slide in the bookshelf at your guide hand, boom, retrace your steps. Again, 10 to 12 reps of that. As you see, when I'm here, my guide hand isn't going up on this, right? My guide hand's going up slightly, then I'm holding my release, my follow through, retracing my steps. All right, so do 10 to 12 reps of that each way without a ball to get started. Next thing, grab your ball. Now we're gonna do some of this with the ball. Again, big focus, feet and your eyes. Again, make sure your feet are where they are. Right, now we're just going one hand to start. Right, we're swinging our purse, for instance. Let's get it cocked, locked, and loaded. Good follow through. Again, eyes. Notice my eyes. I'm not watching the trajectory of the ball. I got my eyes fixed on my target. A lot of shooters go into slumps, or a lot of you are really good shooters, but you're not hitting consistently because you're watching the ball. No, your eyes should be on your target the whole time. So train yourself to do that right now. I'm looking at the top of my fence line back here. That's my target, right? Swinging it up. Good follow through, holding. Boom, and the ball almost knocked the camera off. Again, get 10 to 12 reps of that, and then we're going to work it with two hands. Working the shot with two hands. Same thing. If you want to become ambidextrous, I would recommend, and I used to do this as a player, I would do it with both hands. I will work the left hand form shooting and the right hand form shooting. If y'all want to go to the next level, you should start doing that, and you should do it every day. Anyway, we're going two hands again, checking our feet. Our shot starts with our feet. All right, checking them. We're going to have that ball in our dominant hand or our shooting hand. Flipping it up, bringing in the guide hand. Again, my eyes on my target. All right, do 10 to 12 of these, good ones. Over-exaggerate everything. Tweak the little things. If you feel off balance, tweak it. That's what you do this for. Refine, refine, refine. I'm here. All right, sliding it in. Eye on my target. Ball comes back into view. Now we got footwork coming off the move you can do with form shooting. Now, if you don't have a lot of range somewhere to go to really let the ball go, you could still work this, and it's just catches and approaches off the shot. So first, I'm a right-handed shooter. Want to say hi to the camera, Tay-Ray?
Sir, I got my own.
Okay. All right. So I'm a right-handed shooter. Now roll the ball out to yourself. Right. I'm hopping into my shot, so you can 1-2 step, or you can straight hop. Now, what a lot of y'all do when y'all get traveling calls on you all the time is you do this. You hop when you catch, and then you go up and you shoot again. That's traveling, man. You gotta hop before you get to the ball. See, a lot of y'all catch the ball, you hop, then you shoot. A couple of y'all watching this, I know that do it. I would drop your names, but other people might be watching. I don't want to embarrass y'all, but you know who you are. Okay? So either I'm 1-2 step, ready to fire, or I'm hop, ready to fire. Okay? You do it slow a few times, so just step in, go, or hop in, go, and then you can start doing it fast and working it with a full jump shot. So I'm here, 1-2, holding it, all right, or I'm here, hop, shooting. Then checking everything all the way around. Now, you can still work your approaches going either way. Good guy to watch doing this, Reggie Miller, Kyle Korver, two really excellent examples of working off the move, coming side to side. So side to side shooting, you roll it out to yourself. I'm coming left to right. Or sorry, right to left. And I'm here, I'm gonna plant my right foot. I'm getting square, shoulder square, right? Do it slow a few times to get used to it, right? And then I'm coming full speed next time, rolling it out. So you can literally get up hundreds of shots without having a goal. If you do that and the muscle memory is ingrained, you can work on the touch later. You can develop touch. This, if you don't get enough reps as a shooter and your body doesn't know what to do, like that's incorrectable. You can't really correct that. We can do this going the other way too. Again, if I'm a right-handed shooter, I'm gonna plant off that left inside foot. Then you gotta bring the right leg around further this way, going up, shooting. All right, so notice the footwork. I'm left, getting square, going up. Then we do it fast. Roll it out to yourself. All right. Again, get at least 10 to 12 reps doing it slow and doing it fast. But for me, if I'm a shooter and I ain't got a hoop, I'm gonna do 50 or 100 each way. All right. We got a couple other things we can do. Stay tuned. All right, now we're going to do something you can actually use to develop your touch, even if you don't have a goal. Again, if you have a goal, get on there, get some shots up, but work these progressions as well. If you don't have a goal, you can do something similar to what I'm about to do here to develop your touch. So we talked all this about getting reps, getting the form and repetition into your body so you don't have to think about it. But we have to develop touch as well. You can develop touch in a lot of different ways. We're going to go over one thing here about what we're going to do. It's really good to develop core stability in your shot. I'm going to get on my soapbox here for a second. A lot of coaches, a lot of people, the general conventional wisdom will tell you, hey, get your legs into your shot. Get your legs into your shot. That has a point. Your footwork's important. Your legs are important. But here's the deal. If you are shooting a true jump shot, which if you want to be a next level player, which is what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do with my guys, if you're watching this, if you're shooting a true jump shot, the only really way your legs are factored into your shot is on your jump. Your legs have nothing to do with your shot after you've elevated and gotten it up into the air. So what's controlling your shot then at that point is your form, your core stability, your shoulder, wrist strength, and all those other things. So this drill, what we're gonna do is really good to develop all of those. So you need to have you some sort of a target. I'm using this target right here, the top of my kid's swing set, and that's what you're gonna use to develop your touch. So you're gonna start, you're gonna be on your knees for all of this, raising up, doing one hand shooting. All right, and then we'll progress into two-hand shooting. Well, let me show you how we're going to use this target to help develop touch. So I'm back here, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to barely skim the top of this swing set. If I can drop it on the top of the swing set, that's cool too. So I'm here, just trying to barely skim it. Right. Do a couple with my right hand. I do a couple with my left hand. Yeah, do 10 to 12. I'm just doing a few as an example here. I didn't hold my follow through there. And then work your way up to now you're doing a normal shot form. You're just on your knees. Again, this forces you to control everything from your core and your trunk and develop touch. See, I'm short on everything right now. For example, so you can do that. You can also do it in your house, lying down. Oh, my friend Migos is on the phone. Excuse me. Hey, Migos, I can't talk right now. I'm shooting a video. Yeah, get at me. Say what's up to Quavo for me. Here you go.
Oh.
You can lay down, and you can do this inside, one hand or two hands, and you're just trying to barely nick the ceiling. Right, and this is how you can develop great touch without ever having a hoop. So go through these progressions and get after it. Hey, you want to say something to everybody?
I just talked to the friend Amigo.
Okay, thanks. Get after it. Let me know if you have questions. Monk